Okay, guys, what's going on? Hopefully, you guys had a good day. I know the market was a little choppy today, a little weird. We're gonna have Fed talking on Wednesday, so get ready for that one. But I'm gonna go over my Amazon trade so you guys can see the reason why I ended up getting puts when the market had opened and the reason why I was bearish. So first off, I was bearish on the market because the futures were dropping. So that was one key point. And also, I was noticing on Friday that when the market had closed, there was a formation of a double top coming in, but obviously it's still not. It was an early entry. We could have done a really early entry, a lotto swing, and I didn't do anything. I just wanted to see what happened with the market. So far you could see a double top coming in, and there's a rejection. They're rejecting here at 117.06. This level you could find it on the weekly. I'm not gonna go over this today. I'm just trying to go over the recap. But the reason you could see why I got this level, I have this as a red line, red solid line, so I could see that supply. But you could see that before, back in the in the year 2020, you could see that it was bouncing off this area at 117.06. And also, if you get a higher pivot, you can see that 117.23. Besides that, that's the supply zone. You can see the demand zone right here where the wicks are bouncing off. Buyers are coming in. That means buyers are there. Buyers are holding 101.85. This is the weekly level. I'm looking at the weekly. So far we go to the 4 hour, which I start doing. I check the 4 hour, the 1 hour, start checking your levels. You know, we have all these levels coming in. But I'm gonna tell you the reason why I got into this trade. You could see that on the 1 hour, we go check straight to the 1 hour. There was a bounce. There was buyers coming in at 113.80. Right there, you could see it the day before in July, which was Thursday and Friday, July 7th and the 8th. You can see buyers were coming in, and there was also rejections on this level. So for me, I was noticing that it was dropping there, and obviously the double top that I saw, that I told you guys that was forming. I do have a swing currently holding all the way to the 100 puts, one for this week and another one for next week. But it's a lot. I have one only. So I'm trading with a small account with my Discord, and that's why I got those. So I want to take the most profits that I can with possible, with not wasting so much money. So anyways, you guys can see that this was a level from yesterday's low. Well, 2 days lows, basically Friday and Thursday. So that's the only reason why I got it. Also, you could see it by the bounces off on these 2 days. So this is basically the yesterday's low. So you could put yesterday's low. This would be your form, and you could put whatever you guys want as your color, your dashes, whatever you guys want to do here. I have mine as a key level. This is the color of my key levels. And you could also see another one there at 112.56. It's bouncing off. And we have other more here. We just finding other ones, okay? So these are the levels that I had only on Amazon. So what was that got me into the puts was that I had seen the market, like I told you guys, a double top, and the market was coming down. So what I did was that when I saw the market open, I used the 1 minute. Before I called this out, I waited for the first candle to close, and then after the second one came in, I saw the rejection holding that key level at 113.80, which was yesterday's close. Let me type it in again so you guys can see yesterday's close, or 2 days close. You know, it was 2 days already. I'm saying yesterday because it's Friday, but it's Monday. And I got in here really light, 1 or 2 contracts. I'm playing with a 2K account, and as soon as it came up, my exit was at 114.07, but it never hit the stop loss. So as soon as I saw this candle come in, I still waited because I wanted to see more confirmation. The market was coming down also. So then as soon as the rejection came in, I added more to my position, 2 more contracts to have 4 contracts in total. On my small account, a bigger account, obviously I put more. So I was trading both accounts. It ended up flushing back down all the way to 112.09. I didn't exit because I saw that it was still rejecting that 112.56, which was another key level that I had. Besides that, when it was holding, the reason why I did start trimming was because I saw that there was a hammer forming here. Yeah, I know I could have held on my position, but I was trying to take some profits, especially on the small account. So I took some profits here. I trimmed some contracts. I left the runners. The runners kept going, and as soon as I saw that the runners came back up here to 111.16, I just wanted to get out, and I got on my position to exit completely. Obviously, you can still see that it was still bouncing off. You can see buyers are trying to hold this area at 111.66. A good better entry, yes, you could have gotten in here at this rejection at that 15 EMA, which is what I use, and I just didn't like it. I wanted to wait for that breakout at 111.16. So I saw the market, I didn't like it, it was going up, so I just ended up I stopped calling any trades. I do got an Apple call, a put that I called out later after in the day, but you can see how this 15 EMA works. At the end, you could have scalped maybe this rejection at 112, obviously using the same key levels, just wait patiently, get in there again. At the end of the day, I ended up calling puts right at the power hour, right at the power actually, because my power is at 12. You could see that I ended up dropping down that key level that we had at 112.56. So I got in here for the 100 puts now, which is what I'm holding for the market closure. So far we're still here, we're in range 111.16 and 112.56. If you guys want to get calls, 113.80 will be good for calls to get back supply and maybe a possible chance to break it. But so far we could see that it did break out and it's still holding around this range about 113.80 and 111.16. I wanted to break below 111.16, possible chance that we could go back all the way to demand. That's why I have those contracts, 100 puts for this week and next week, really cheap. Also, we could see that in the 4 hour, you could see the double top still forming and the break of the trend. If you guys want to get all these wicks coming in, you could see the trend is getting broken. You guys want to find the where it might head out, get what the range came in or the wedge, put it at the end, and you can see that wherever it broke out, it's at demand zone 101.85. So yeah, basically that was my trade of the day. And if you guys are trading at different time frames, you guys could also wait for levels of rejection. This candle is really heavy, so yes, it could give you another confirmation that it's still going to keep dropping, and you can see the bullish hold here at 111.16. But yeah, hopefully this guy helps you guys, and hope I repeated the same thing right now, right? But yeah, hopefully this helps you, and I'm gonna try to keep doing recaps so you guys can see what I'm using and how I weight it, how I would want to wait, and even you can see it on the 5-minute here. My levels, obviously I'll do another video for that. I do have a YouTube video for levels, but I do talk about it more specifically with my mentees. Also have a book if you want to know about those levels, but I wanted to get that recap of Amazon today. And you can obviously use this strategy also to get the low from the yesterday's close. You could use it on Apple, which that's what I caught also. Apple's the same thing. You can see the closure here, it rejected and it came back down to 144. It's just the same thing that I traded on Apple for puts. You can see on the 1 minute, see the 1 minute, it came back up. Obviously my calls were be above that 146.08. Ended up coming rejection, and I came in when I saw this nice candle off that 15 EMA, came back down. I held here. I didn't trim anything because I didn't see a hammer. I saw it more on this section, so this is where I started trimming at 144.44. Trimmed some, and then I held the runners here and got out at 144. Alright, you guys, so hopefully this helps you guys to see what's going on with the market, to see how I got into my entries. And I'm gonna start putting more recaps more often so you guys can see what's going on with the market and how I see it. Obviously everybody sees it differently, but this is how I trade, and patience is basically key for everything. Alright, peace out.